Hi, my name's Zakk Aug. When I was growing up as a teenager, I was teased and bullied and beaten for trying to be who I was. I was scared and terrified of my future, and I saw no hopes of me succeeding in a life where I was true to myself. In 2012, I was attacked, physically assaulted and left unconscious in downtown Auckland. And this threw me into the darkest place I've ever been. I was so worried that I was going to end up being a statistic on the graph of homosexual suicides. I think my definition of spirituality now is a lot different to what the younger Zakk would have thought. But now I realize that it's an understanding of one as a whole. And I feel like people often have a physical and mental understanding of themselves, but there's this third level that's quite often untapped, and I think that's your spirituality. For me, spirituality is understanding yourself on a whole new level. And also taking a step back and thinking of the bigger picture and getting a new perspective of the world. I began to challenge and explore the idea of spirituality through my music, but also appearance. Growing up, I never had idols or role models, so I began to find these people who inspired me and who not only accepted me, but also encouraged me. Through these experiences, I found a real passion and a purpose in this world, and that was to evoke change or be a catalyst for difference, inspire the younger generation, and be a youth advocate and leader. I think the most important thing to know is that there's no right or wrong way to express yourself or to find your identity. Do it in a space where you feel safe and where you can test your own limits before you share it out to the world. I happily now identify as someone who is both androgynous and gender fluid, and I've never been happier. Just remember that it gets better, always. My final piece of advice would be to look at the bigger picture and take a step back. Believe in something larger than yourself and a greater purpose. It is one of the most liberating and empowering things.